Hi, Altavia with Starfish plugins here. Just want to show you how our reviews plugin works. We'll start with this is what people see when they're sent the review link. So you send them a custom link and then they can tell you how they feel about your product or service or whatever it is that you want to focus that on. Now this also, just to show you real quick, this looks great on mobile devices as well. So like here's what it might look like on a phone or something like that. As you can see here, it's fully responsive. It changes to the size of your device or whatever you need to use it on. That's just one example. We can, do other devices and even say an iPad Pro or something like that. So anybody's going to be able to use it, see it on any device in any orientation, and it will work just fine. So if they're happy, well, first of all, let's start with the negative. If they're not happy with your service, then it says, something like, we're sorry we didn't meet your expectations. How can we do better in the future? And then they can type a review in right here and submit that review. Now, when they do that, it's not going to go anywhere public. It doesn't go on to Google or Facebook or Yelp or anything like that. It just gets submitted back to you internally or wherever you have designated those emails to be sent to. So that captures it internally, and that way you or your company can figure out how you can improve and grow and be better and not have that out there publicly for everybody to see. But on the other side, if they're happy with your service, then as you can see, it says, all right, that's great. Please rate us 5 stars and leave a helpful review. And then you click the button and it will take them to wherever you have designated. So I have designated it to go to this particular funnel to go to Facebook. Now it's not going to let me review because I am the owner of Starfish Reviews. But if you look on the home page of our website, you can see exactly how that will look if they were to go to Facebook. This little demonstration right here shows you this same process, but it's for somebody else. I have logged into Facebook, and so you can see what it actually looks like. So that's how the front end works. Now let's look at the back end for a little bit. Let's start here at the bottom. You've got a few settings you can set. For example, I mentioned that you can set where you want those emails to be sent to, right? So right here you can set who it's from. So the defaults are just to have the site name and the admin email and stuff like that, right? Your review page slug, that just gets inserted before the actual permalink of the funnel. And then you can, with our premium one, you can turn off your Starfish branding. So let's go to funnels then. And we'll look at that particular funnel that I created. So you can add a new one, or we'll go ahead and edit this one that I already have so you can see how that works. It starts off with the yes/no question. So you can set your own question. You can have it say whatever you want. You can have the submit button say whatever you want. And there's even a funnel shortcode. So if you don't want to use this permalink right here and you'd like to insert it into a different page, then you can use a shortcode to do that yourself. Wherever page you want, you can style it how you want, whatever. Then if they click yes, this is what it will say after they click yes, so you can change that. And then your review destination. This is one of the key things. As I said, I had mine set to go to Facebook, the reviews for our Starfish Facebook page. And so, but you can set it to whatever you want. You can point it to a Google reviews listing. You can point it to a Yelp page. You can point it to Better Business Bureau, podcast review on iTunes. It could be even a WordPress plugin on WordPress.org and the reviews section. Whatever you want, you can point that wherever you want it to go. And then on the no results, so this is if they say no, they're not happy, then you can change that wording there too. And here's what I was talking about before, where you can set where those emails are sent to. So by default, it's sent to the WordPress admin email. You can remove that and add your own, or you can add additional ones if you want this sent to multiple people. And then the thank you message, which is the message that's displayed after they save or after they click submit review on this. And that's not very good English right there, so we should probably change that. If that's the default, I may have edited this already, so I may have just goofed it up. And then once you actually have people submitting reviews, you can come here and you can see all your results, and you can also see some nice charts to see how you're doing and an overall rating. It just gives you an idea based on what you've gotten so far. This is positive and negative results. So if they say no, they weren't happy, then that goes here. If they were happy, then that goes here. Now you might notice here that there's this ID column, and you're saying, well, what's that all about? Well, if you'd like to take your tracking and your data to the next level, we've also included an extra little feature where you can identify each of your users. So we hope to build this out more in the future where some of it can be automated, but you can add question mark and then ID equals, and you can put an ID on there. So for example, if I just want to put my customer's name, I could put my own name here and say ID equals Tevye. And so now when that gets submitted, then I'll actually know who that came from, because as you can see, we're not collecting any email address or anything like that. But if you'd like to ID them in some way, and you can put whatever string you want right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say and then submit my review. And then if we come back here and look at our reviews for that funnel, and as you can see, there's my review and there's the ID. So now I know who that was that submitted that. My feedback was negative, and so I know, okay, this negative feedback came from Tevye. Now you could do it with a customer number or something like that so that they won't know, they won't recognize it. If you want to kind of keep that secret that you're tracking who it is that's giving the feedback. So you would just send them that URL, unique URL with the ID already on the end. And as long as they didn't remove that, then you'd be able to track that and see who was submitting that stuff. So I hope this is helpful. It shows you how you can get lots of great 5-star reviews. And this is essentially the core service that a lot of these reputation management companies are providing. And now we're putting it in your hands in the form of a WordPress plugin so that you can help out your business, or if you're a webmaster, that you can help out all your clients' businesses. This would be a great upsell. You can upsell it for a tiny fraction of the amount that these reputation management companies are offering it for, and yet it can be, a huge value add to your clients, and you can increase your monthly revenue a whole bunch, but still save those small businesses a ton of money. Thank you.